2017 Porsche Panamera Turbo. A Porsche sedan used to seem like a strange idea, and the first one, the Panamera, did indeed look strange. Mixing two incongruent design briefs, 911 styling cues and a need for rear seat head and legroom, resulted in a four-door hunchback that appeared as if it had been elongated uncomfortably in traction. Each first-generation Panamera we tested drove brilliantly, with enough 911 in the controls to set it apart from its big sedan competition, but let's be honest, that thing was hideous. Cut to the second go-round, wherein the Panamera has a gently sloping roofline that complements the 911 light greenhouse and taillights. The long nose's headlights are reminiscent of the Boxster, came inside of the showroom. Quasimodo is now Prince Charming. Plus, the sensations that come through the controls are even more sports car-like. Decisive steering that delivers barely edited information from the tires and a hard brake pedal with stoppers that can halt the turbo from 70 miles per hour in 153 feet remind us of the 911. What differentiates the dynamics of the Panamera from those of the big sporting sedans sold by Audi, BMW, Maserati, and Mercedes is that Porsche tunes in sharp and raw controls that the others refine out. But we wouldn't go so far as to say that the 4,593-pound Panamera handles exactly like Stuttgart's sports cars. Porsche has thumbed its nose at Sir Newton for years, but a front-engine sedan with a 116.1-inch wheelbase and 53.5% of its weight over the front wheels will never act like a 911 or a 718. We do get the feeling that Porsche tried valiantly to make that happen, though. Every Panamera Turbo comes with control arms in front and a multi-link rear suspension, each corner held up by an electronically controlled 3-chamber spring. Our test car added optional 4-wheel steering and 21-inch wheels with 275/35 ZR21 Continental Summer tires in front and 315/30 ZR21s in back. For those who really want to chase 911s, there's the $5,000 Porsche Dynamic Chassis Control (PDCC) package, which bundles auto-adjusting electronically actuated anti-roll bars with brake-based torque vectoring and an electronically controlled limited-slip rear differential. Even without dynamic anti-roll bars and torque vectoring, the Panamera Turbo glides through corners as if guided by an invisible hand. There's 0.94 grams of stick and total stability at the limit. When pushed slightly beyond, the chassis releases with an easy and predictable ooze that avoids surprises. To keep weight in check, the floor, hood, doors, front structure, and body sides are aluminum, but there's no escaping the car's size and mass. We admit that we're holding handling to an unfair standard because of the other cars that wear the Porsche crest. Against its competition, the Panamera is a track god. Now that Porsche has well and truly fixed the Panamera's styling, there's not much to complain about aside from the price. This car remains at the head of its class in terms of handling and acceleration. Although its window sticker is in line with the Mercedes-AMG S63 and the BMW M760i, it should be noted that this rig costs a lot more than the Audi S8 Plus. But those big sedans always read as sedans. The Panamera Turbo's attraction lies in its meaningful connection to its brand's heritage. This is really more of a modern-day 928, a 4-seat GT with a V8 up front and build quality commensurate with the price. Perhaps it's no coincidence then, that in the early 90s, a 928 cost about $80,000. Adjust that for inflation and you get the Panamera Turbo's $150,000 base price. Porsche's internal code for the Panamera is 971, but maybe it ought to subtract a few dozen numerals.